I'm going to be reading one of my favorite books, The Help by Kathryn Stockett. I said that right. Anyway, basically the plot is about these maids in the 60s, basically. And they work for these, I guess, more upscale, richer people. And they're black, by the way. I don't, that, yeah. I think I would go without saying, but they basically work for them. And they get treated for the most part extremely poorly. And what really bugs me is these moms are just horrible because they just drop the kids on these maids and they have to take care of them, but they treat them like total, not like even human beings. And the maids realize this and they decide to write a book called The Help. And it's basically taking you through the process of them writing this book and them having courage to do it, considering there aren't many laws of what blacks can and cannot do. And there's a main white protagonist who helps them. She realizes the segregation and how wrong it is, and she helps them. And it's a really good novel where as soon as you open the first page of this novel, you become invested in these characters, and you really just want to fight for these protagonists. And whenever the antagonists, which is the rich upscale slotty people, whenever they do something to kind of they just make you mad, to the maids, whenever they do something to the maids, or to they're treated like slaves. But whenever something happens to the slaves, I'm just gonna call them slaves because that's really what they were treated like. But whenever they get treated poorly, you just want to punch the person in the face because it is horrible. And I really am glad that I read this book. It's been compared to To Kill a Mockingbird, and it definitely has very similar qualities. I think it's more just updated to the times of the 60s, and kind of it's more, the style of writing is more like what we read today, and the characters do things that we might do more today, even though it's in the 60s. And I just think this is a debut novel, and the way it's written, I don't really know how to describe it, but the words that are chosen, it's such an addictive novel. The movie also is amazing, and it follows really closely to the book, which is a lot of the people's problems in Hollywood today. They make movies off of books that are popular, but they put details in there that are supposed to be there. But for the most part, it was really to the novel, and I really, really appreciated that because I'm a huge fan of this novel, and I hope you will be too. Read The Help. It's a great book.